Welcome back to Model Railway Fantasia. And I'm Mark. You know me, that disabled guy. So, anyways, what we doing today? Well, today, over the next couple of months. You have to excuse the drawing. Obviously, I've got it in my mind, so I just wanted to, just do a rough drawing on the board. Corner pieces are always a hard thing to, you know, create a scene other than like, I don't know, a hill or something like that, or just because it's in the corner. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what I've got in mind. Before I do, I want to sort of thank you guys for excuse me, I've got a bit of a stinky summer cold, but yeah, thank you for the nice messages. I had to basically just get away from YouTube and just have a think about, how I wanted my channel to be, how I wanted to look and stuff. Like I said, I don't do this for money. It's literally just my hobby. And, Eastport was, I suppose, in a way, of a bit of a test of, of could I achieve it, couldn't I achieve it, and I did, and I feel a bit more adventurous, hence why I've changed it. Yeah, I am moving and all the rest of it, but, um, I think I would have changed it anyway, just even if I was still doing OO gauge, just because I wasn't sure how far I could go with it. But anyways, I've had a good think about how I want the channel to be and all the rest of it. So, we're going to move forwards now anyways. So this corner piece, I intend to do a waterfall, and we'll just run through quickly of, what I've scribbled on the board basically. So we got an upper level, which will be sort of woodlands either side. I'm probably going to have to move that lake a couple more inches over to the left. So we're going to have the upper lake. And WF, well, that's explanatory, I suppose. And that's going to be a small waterfall, pretty much there where it's a little bit darker, just a small one. And then we're going to have the lower lake. We're going to have some pebbles on this side. Another bit of a rock face. There's going to be a rock face that's going to go all the way along and up there. It's going to be sort of like an inland lake, inland beach, on a lake. So it's going to be a sort of beachy area. We're going to have maybe a few parasols and some swimming peoples and all the rest of it. Sort of beachy stuff. Just, yeah, an inland lake, beach type area. Bit of a grassy area. Obviously, you've got my tracks doing a slow curve. Just sort of here on the next board will be the start of a tunnel mouth where there will be a big hill and stuff, and it will join onto that board that's got the trees, and then obviously a little river then just going off into the distance. And the same this side. This side will start de-elevating, so basically going down, and it will eventually go past the Bubba Gump shrimp area and into the current station that's there, which is going to be called Stretching. So yeah, we've got woodlands and yeah, I think it'll be a nice little scene for the corner. So everything that I use, I will put a link in the description. And for example, these plaster rock faces, I've got a number of these. I bought them from a guy off eBay at a very reasonable price. I'm going to have to obviously, I think, paint them more to sort of suit the area and stuff, and then put some, green algae and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to use them. So I'll put the link in the description. It's a big shout out for them. Also got me WWS bits stock up. Going to use basically Northern Europe blend. Sam from Peaks 47's favourite, the Muddy and Patchy, and a number of other scatters and flocks and whatnot. So I'm hoping this will come out, as it is in my mind. And yeah, look at a nice corner sort of filler, basically. So I'm going to first of all put the back scene on, and then get all my foam blocks. I've got a number of foam blocks, and then we'll start sculpting. I'm not going to do too much on camera because you've seen sculptor molding, fiber molding, and a billion times, and you've seen me do it before, obviously in my situation as well. So I'm just not going to bore you basically, but I'll just show you little snippets as we're moving through, and then when we get onto the more scenics, then I'll pop the camera on sort of a bit more. So yeah, stay tuned because I think this is going to turn out all right, and yeah, hopefully. So I'll see you very shortly. So we've moved on a little bit. Excuse the mess. Work in progress and all that. But I just want to give you the general sort of idea of how it's going to be. Now I've got some foam blocks down. So I've got the back scene in. That's fairly easy to do. So I've got as you can see, I've just cut out the shape for the top lake. And I've just glued on a couple of pieces of the rock faces just to get sort of a general idea of how it's going to be. And it's going to be quite a deep pour, this. So these actual bottom rocks, they're going to be covered, but you should be able to see them through. So we've got the bottom lake here, and that'll be kind of leading up to the beach. And then we've got the foam blocks this side, which I'm just about to glue in, and then we're just going to cut them and mold them. So there's the most useful animal on the planet. Crazy. So I'm going to do a bit more, and I will do some stuff on camera, but I'm not going to do the sculptor modeling. Like I said, you've all seen it a billion times, so I'm not going to bore you. So we'll see you soon. Okay, good people. So another quick snippet. Excuse the curtains, because I've got not much room for my wheelchair here because it's 3 foot by 3 foot. So I need to stand it up basically on the, on its arse end basically. But last couple of days, got some more foam blocks and I've cut them in. So basically got the right hand side of the river bank leading away from the lower lake. Got the upper lake already. So basically at the stage it's at now, I'm ready to sculpt and mold the whole top all the way along. The fascia there and single fascia there. And then what I need to do, I need to build the bridge, get a piece of wood either side, and I can also sculpt and mold the kind of beach area. I don't want to do too much like coming this way at the moment because I need to find out exactly where the bridge is going to sit and how far forward or backwards but once I've got all the sculptor molding, I can pretty much scenic all that top part up, which I'll probably do on camera if it's not too much of a overstretch for me. Well, it will be an overstretch, but if there's a good place to pop the camera so you can see disabled man doing some modelling. So that's where we're at so far. So stay tuned. I'm going to get this sculptor molded, and then hopefully we can start on the scenics then. But so far so good. Very happy. Hey folks. Excuse me. I apologise for any swearing. I've had a bit of a nightmare the last few days. I've apparently had a mini stroke, which basically I can't. I'm blind in my left eye, which is really crap. And forget the modelling now. But yeah, feeling really nostalgic, and I went to the hospital yesterday, and obviously they did some tests and stuff. So I'm just waiting to go to the TIA unit, and hopefully they'll sort it out. I'm just literally can't see jack shit out of my left eye. So it's been quite difficult the last few days. I've dropped a lot of stuff and it's been on top of everything else. We'll see my physical attributes already. It's been a difficult few days. And like I said, I'm pretty lethargic. But I just wanted to pretty much just update you on where I'm at. Or how far I've got to. So you have to excuse the slurriness on my speech and stuff. I was just, yeah, it's all pretty shit really. So we've got the rock face in, and hopefully I'm pointing the camera in the right direction, because like I said, I can't see jack shit. I don't even know what this actually properly looks like. You know, I can see it but not see it, if you makes sense. Excruciating headache, but all the gaps that was, if you can see, I'm not sure where I'm actually pointing to, but if you can see the gaps, I've kind of filled in with plaster and weathered in and got them into the same sort of, you know, coloration and stuff. And I've started putting down some weeds, and I'm really hoping that, you know, it comes across to you guys on camera all the way sort of around. Got some sand down there, and obviously the lower lake and some greenery, and made a decent start. It's really took it out of me doing this. Took me a really long time and stuff. It's not really what I was sort of asking for, but yeah, it's come to me. Hopefully they'll sort me out, but I hope it looks decent enough, because like I said, I can't properly see it myself, you know what I mean? But that's where I'm at. I just want to, hopefully, if I can, so this sort of top end of lake, well, end of river kind of thing, where there'll be a waterfall just here, dropping down. I want to make up a wooden bridge, so maybe some coffee sticks, and get a wooden bridge. I've tried to put in like different colour to sort of, hopefully again it comes across on camera, you can see like a pathway, and then there'll be sort of lots of trees and sort of foresty area up the top there, and then there'll be like a adventure sort of walk through the forest across the top there, and yeah, a little wooden bridge that goes across before I do the resin pour. And yeah, rock face is looking really nice. A little bit more sort of stuff to do to it just yet. And yeah, lower lake is kind of done. I think well, I'm hoping it, like I say, it's come out sort of decent enough. My eyesight's just shot, and hopefully they'll get me sorted and fixed up again. But I just wanted to sort of just give you an overview of where I'm at. Really, I've got some, if I can, I don't know where I put them, just bear with me a second, see if I can show you. Got them in my hand. Hopefully you can see them. I've got some bathers to go the bottom pool there, some swimmers, and I've got a few beachy people to go on the beach. Hopefully I want to get sort of for somewhere on this side here, maybe some sort of rock climbers going up sort of to this area, pop some shrubbery in between the cracks as well. So it's been pretty difficult really to do, but I wanted to tie this video off, because one, I don't want the video to be sort of massively long, and two, sort of just, yeah, obviously update you. Bloody shitty health situation, which is a bit crap. Really, I haven't got too much to say on it apart from, yeah, it's very nostalgic and left side's just not good. But we'll keep plodding on as I always do, being stubborn bastard that I am. Like I said, excuse the language, but that's the only way to put it. And I shall plod on. I've just got to now wait for, got to get this bridge sort of put in here. And once I get that in, I can sort of finish off the lower sort of river. It's going to be quite wide. And I know exactly, where to tie off the scenery and everything. So the bridge is really the next thing I've got to do. Hopefully it won't be too much of a problem, and hopefully I'll get into the TIA quite quickly, and because obviously quite a high risk of having a proper stroke. I don't really want to have one of them. The mini one was bad enough. So yeah. But overall, I think from what I can see, it's looking all right. Lots more sort of scenery to do. It's just literally doing what I think and what I can do. It's quite difficult to reach and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna tie this video off, and I'm not sure when I'll make any more sort of progress, but hopefully it won't be too long, so stick with it, guys. And it's gonna look, I'm hoping, really nice sort of waterfall adventure sort of site, people hiking at the top there, across the bridge, and some rock climbers and some bathers. So it's going to be sort of a nice little hot day retreat, as they say. So I hope you like what you've seen so far, as they say in the West Country accent. And yeah, hopefully I'll speak to you soon. So I apologise if I don't reply to your messages. I just literally trying to type on the screen. It's the same for you, Clive. It's just like trying to type on Messenger, mate. It's just really just can't see the bloody screen, mate. So I'm sure the hospital will sort me out, and I'll be back to normal soon. It's all fixable. So I don't really fancy being permanently blind, because it's not really a nice feeling. But yeah, I shall leave it there, and I shall talk to you guys in the very near future. So look after yourselves. Cheers now.